Move! Go get your stuff. You gotta go. Go. Go get your stuff. Go get your clothes and stuff. Go. Out of my room. My house. Everything. This is all mine. Get out. You're not welcome anymore. Get out. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down.
I hate my life. I know I'm still alive. I hate my fucking life. You see what the fuck I had to go through, chat?
On my birthday card?
Show the birthday cards you got to, bro.
Yeah.
It's a little gang.
Imagine being live and you randomly start getting raided by some of the biggest streamers in the world. The night that should have been the biggest moment in your career turns into a nightmare, all because your mom decides to come in your room and sock you in your face. Yeah. That's the story here with Nitro Camden, but luckily, it doesn't just end there. Let's talk about it. Abuse is such a very strange thing because it's usually not the result of something the victim has done, but rather an internal issue that the abuser is simply too weak or too much of a coward to conquer. More times than not, it's usually about power, control, and the idea that the victim has no means of independence. Now, whether the dependence is financial, emotional, physical, it doesn't really matter to the abuser. This creates the perfect vulnerable punching bag for them to release their anger. And that's really what an abuser is looking for. Now, abusing someone is always wrong, no matter how you stack it, but it becomes 10 times worse when the recipient is a child, especially one you brought into the world. Yes. But what happens when one of those moments is caught on camera for the whole world to see, and instead of everybody just standing idle, real people step in and create a life-changing opportunity?
Bro, like I know a lot of people are gonna see this, and it's probably not the publicity you want, bro, but I don't think anybody's gonna see that and think you did anything wrong. So please keep your head up, bro. That's the least I can say, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you again.
I have a brand deal lined up. And how about we find a way to do it together? And then we feel me, we could just split it half, and that should at least set you up, you know, good enough to where like you don't feel too afraid of like what might happen tomorrow.
Anyway, I'm Jay with the beard. If you're new here or true here, you right on time today because this one is a good one. But before you grab your popcorn, do me a favor and hit like and absolutely pound the subscribe button. Thank you. It's not every day we get a group of heroic streamers that swoop in and rescue an individual from a bad situation. But this one, this the one. And I promise you, I was not ready for this story, but here we go. So this young aspiring streamer by the name of Nitro Camden was on stream the other night when he would get raided by Stable Ronaldo, Marlon, and FaZe Rug. Now what should have been a night he celebrated with his family turned into an absolute embarrassment. Because as Camden was getting raided, his mom comes into the room upset because he may have gotten a little too loud. Instead of simply fussing about the noise, she decides to take things way beyond discipline, ultimately creating a scene that would change the moment and their lives forever.
I'm not doing anything. I have 10,000 people in. Why are you in the camera? I have 10,000 people in here. They just raided me. Why are you taking my mama? Why are you taking my? Oh, stop. What? Because I'm trying to stream. So you can call the police because I'm streaming. I have 10,000 people in here watching. I just got raided.
Move! Go get your stuff. You gotta go. Go. Go get your stuff. Go get your clothes and stuff. Go. Go. Out of my room. My house. Everything. This is all mine. Get out. Get out of my house. You're not welcome anymore. Get out.
Now, I think it's a good time to mention that Camden just turned 18. He just had an 18th birthday, so he's no longer a child. He's a young man. And with that being said, there's absolutely no reason this interaction should have went beyond just talking. Looking at her body language and the way she approached the situation, the calmness, the aggression, the fact that this doesn't appear to be a one-time emotional outburst, only reveals that she's just an abusive person. Now, after this happened, clips started going crazy, everybody started reacting, and big streamers started reaching out to him to check on him. What turned into probably the most embarrassing night of his life gained the attention of some of the biggest streamers in the space. I'm talking Agent, Duke, Cinna, Plaque Boy Max, Adin, and many more. But not only did they reach out to him, make sure he had somewhere to go after his mom put him out, but the entire community has gathered together to wrap their arms around this young man, offering him not just emotional support, but connections and opportunities that he probably never knew were possible just a week ago.
On my life, coming from a bad clip 2 days ago, 1 day ago, however long it was, Stable Ronaldo, the rest of the core members, they all came in. We not gonna mind this. They all came in. They rated me. And for the first time, I had 10,000 people in my stream. It turned to a bad clip. I tried to save it. But now, we met all these content creator streamers. Now we connecting with them. And now, we finally hit 100,000 followers on Twitch. Somebody coming from average of one viewer.
Right now, this kid is on such a high that he probably can't even believe what's happening. But one thing about a high is, eventually, you come down. That's when things get real and he's left there to deal with the trauma from all of the abuse that he had to endure. Things are happening so fast for Camden that he hasn't even had the opportunity to process everything that led up to this. And for what we've seen, we're potentially talking about years of abuse. I mean, he literally said that this is what he goes through on the regular.
I hate my life. I know I'm still alive. I hate my fucking life. You see what the fuck I had to go through, chat? That I've been muting about? You see this shit? Go back to my VODs. You'll see. Shit happens fucking every week. What the fuck I had to go through, bro? I'm tired of this shit.
Grown as fuck, I'm walking away. You come up behind me and grab my face. Do not do that. Don't do that. I'm grown just like you.
Look, at the end of the day, I know we like to celebrate underdog stories. We like to simplify things like the kid was going through hell, the internet came together, and now everything is okay. But that's not how real life works. This is still a very real and complicated situation, and the healing process ain't even begun to happen yet. I just hope when it does, Camden is strong enough to go through it, get through it, and seek help if he needs it. Honestly, I'm wishing the best for the kid. Seemed like a great fucking kid, bro. So with that being said, I'm sure he'll do great things. I hope he understands that this is his time and bad times don't last forever. So continue to allow them to teach him and never harden him. And if he can do that, I truly believe he's gonna do great things.